Welcome to Gen X Files, the only podcast named that's exclusively about the X-Files. I'm Angel, and this is my first watch.
I'm Dash, and this is my fourth watch.
And I'm Melz, and this is also my fourth watch. And if you're listening, I want to believe you're a friend.
And tonight, we're wondering if our older ex was trying to groom us and whether he's a different person now. Alright, so how are you guys doing?
Crazy, baby, crazy.
You're doing crazy?
Fabulous.
Fabulous. With a capital F or a lowercase f?
A capital F.
A capital F? Jeez. I don't know if I can muster that much fabulousness, but I'm...
You know what? A fabulous A, too.
A fabulous ass?
No, A. The A in fabulous is like extra decorative.
What about the B then?
No, just the F and the A. Any more than that's a little too much for me.
You know what that sounds like?
Fabulous.
Okay.
I'm doing really good, babe. How about you?
I'm doing all right.
I'm doing spectacular.
I woke up to my dog holding a gun to my head telling me it needed to go out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know where it got the gun.
Did you take her out of her misery?
Well, she doesn't have opposable thumbs, so.
So she definitely wasn't holding the gun, but she did torture him until he let her out.
Yes, that is actually what usually happens.
Oh.
She runs around and jumps and stuff.
So, what's been keeping you up tonight, Mom?
Tonight?
Well, at night. Well, not tonight. It's 8 a.m. in the morning, but...
Sorry about that. Supergirl.
Supergirl?
Yes.
Why Supergirl?
Because I got to go to the movies and see Supergirl with y'all.
You did.
That's right. That's one of ours, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it because it's a girl kicking ass movie, and I don't care if the dog was all CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been getting a lot of mixed reviews. I thought it was pretty good.
I did too.
It's different from the comic, though. Like, in the comic, it's a lot more like, well, for one, Krem isn't nearly as creepy looking as he is. He kind of just looks like a red-haired guy. And in this movie, he's got, like, the whole, like, I've got dermal piercings.
Yeah.
Or something, I don't know.
I have to say, I guess it is a slight spoiler, but not much. I loved when I think she headbutted him, and she got some of his subdermal piercings or whatever, got him in her forehead. That was so cool. I was like, that's funny.
And the comic also doesn't end with her killing Krem, I'm pretty sure. But I kind of liked it. Fuck that guy. Really?
You know,
I don't know. I mean, it's not comic accurate, but fuck him.
I figured she was gonna kill him. And she killed a bunch of people randomly throughout the movie. A bunch of aliens, a bunch of whoever, whatnots. I mean, I get what she said, the whole thing about you shouldn't kill him because of yada, yada, yada. But really? Does it really?
It's because she didn't want her to have to live with that.
Yeah, but with the life that they live and the world that they live in, she gonna have to kill something eventually.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I'm not even playing. Like, you know what I mean?
It gives her a contrast with Superman. That she's like, well, I'm going to kill you, guy, because you suck.
Yeah, she's just as good-hearted as him, but her outer layer is a little different.
Spoilers for Supergirl, I don't think anybody's going to see.
I said spoilers.
Okay.
I want to say that I really liked her character because she wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
She was...
rough around the edges.
Yeah. She was doing her own thing, and things like that. I don't know if I don't want to spoil anything, but I thought it was cool that she was human-esque.
Yeah.
And not just like, I'm pretending to be this person and now I'm this person. But in both characters, I'm perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Superman can be, some people think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some people...
I used to think Superman was boring, and then I saw the 2025 Superman film, and then I actually started reading them a little bit here and there. And
then Smallville.
Yeah, and then we got on to Smallville, and we just started season 7.
Oh my god.
One season away from Zatanna, damn it.
What does that mean? Is Zatanna the last season of Superman? Or
No,
Smallville or whatever?
there's an episode in season 8 where Zatanna's in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's all.
I can already tell Dash is wanting to check her out. He's got the biggest smile on his face right now.
What?
I see you. I got eyeballs.
What you talking about?
See how cute you are?
I'm a fan of Zatanna. I don't find her attractive, if that's what you mean, mother.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know who plays her in the episode, or did you not look it up yet?
I don't know, no.
Okay.
Oh, well, then it's true. He's not attracted to her. Because otherwise he would already know her measurements and everything.
Okay. Wow. Trying to expose me or something.
Jeez. You got some deep, dark secrets I don't know about, apparently.
I got some deep, dark somethings. Oh, yeah. So, I watched a movie for the Grind Bin. It was very, crappy, but it's good if you want a movie to joke with your friends about. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, but you'll figure it out. We watched Punisher: One Last Kill. I think maybe we talked about that. But during the recording of that Grind Bin episode, Mike Wood told me that I should watch Manhunter, and I did, and it's really good. It's have you ever seen the movie Red Dragon with Edward Norton?
It sounds familiar.
It's the third Hannibal movie.
It's called Red Dragon.
I think I did, yeah.
Well, this is that, but it was made in 1986, I think. So, like, 17 years before the one with Edward Norton came out. And it's the guy that is the main guy in CSI. The actor's name is William Peterson.
Uh-huh.
But he was a lot younger because this was the 80s. And he's just kind of losing his mind as he works this case, trying to find this tooth fairy killer. And it's really good. I mean, the soundtrack, like Mike pointed out, is really, really good. And the cinematography is just wildly fantastic.
Yeah, honestly, I was really impressed with it, especially for it being like a mid-80s movie that someone from Grind Bin recommended. I was a little skeptical, not gonna lie. But also, not to mention, what's his name, William Peterson? I just know him as the main guy from CSI.
Yeah.
Ooh, he looked good. He was in shape when he was younger. Like he had
to be in shape to run down that damn long ass incline in that movie.
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, he sees something. He visits Hannibal and it freaks him out, and he leaves. And he has to run down this long incline all the way down, and
it's like a zigzag.
Yeah, you just see him in one shot, just running and turning and running and turning. And I was like, "Good Lord!"
First, he runs all the way through the prison too, and then he runs all the way, and then runs all the way to the parking lot. And he's like, it's a long run.
Dang.
And I told Mom about this movie called Finders Keepers, where this guy got a grill, this smoker at an auction, and there ended up being this dude's severed leg in there, and he's like, well, this is my leg now, and the dude that the leg was severed from is like, actually, that's my leg. Give it back, please.
How did it end up there? There's no way. No one looked inside the smoker?
He was in a plane crash, so like...
How did it end up in the grill?
Man, that must have been wild. That guy was in a plane crash, his leg flew out the damn plane and landed in that dude's smoker.
Now, did this legless man actually have a prosthetic or what?
Yeah, he got a prosthetic. But like,
because it's been a while, right?
Yeah, and the other
like
guy,
years.
The other guy that bought it from the auction was trying to like make a living off this leg and everything, like having
making people pay to see it.
Come see dude's leg.
It's so weird. Like,
weird.
I wonder if that dude rolled up in or walked up with his prosthetic leg and said, "Can I see my leg one last time, sir?"
That's so...
I mean, was it just bones at this point?
I guess it was... Did they...
There was like shoe.
When you smoke something, is it preserved?
Shoe. Yeah,
they might have smoked that damn leg.
Oh, gross.
I guess.
Maybe
y'all didn't get to see the leg?
You see it briefly, I think.
In the like
a
trailer.
Photo, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. It's wild.
Good.
But other than that, has anything been keeping you up at night?
You watch anything besides Supergirl this week?
No, that was it.
Nothing.
Well, you watch the back of your eyelids?
Yep, that was it.
And
the back of my eyelids showed me that my mother had a dinner, and everyone in the family was invited except for me.
You did everything right, and they uninvited you.
I was mad.
That's a good one, babe.
Thank you. Yeah, I would be too, man. Let me in. I want to taste these delicious rolls and this
Turkey.
lunch meat or whatever.
Yeah, whatever y'all
dinner
got.
meat. It's dinner, so.
Oh.
It's dinner.
Why is it turkey? It was Thanksgiving in my head, I guess.
It's lunch meat's older brother, dinner meat.
I don't know why, but it was Thanksgiving. I thought it was Thanksgiving. Turkey.
Well,
Past the mashed potatoes.
would you like to talk a little bit about the episode?
Sure.
We have a little bit of guest stargazing. Oh, yeah. By the way, I cannot forget to do this. This is very important. So producer Carl has... he thinks it would be great if we had a sponsorship, so we have this place out of British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada, or whatever that's going to sponsor us, so I'll play that clip now.
Producer Carl here to tell you about Glorby's Magical Fun House. Half toy factory, half restaurant, half theme park. 100% fun. Come pay a visit to beautiful Nelson, British Columbia, Canada, and hit up Glorby's. Experience their highly articulated animatronics. Witness them manufacture their world-famous toys and even grab the local favorite chocolate Canadian bacon sandwich from Glorby's Grubs. They hope to see you soon. What the hell is this? I'm a professional.
All right, so yeah, check out Glorby's Magical Funhouse if you're ever in BC, Canada.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Groovy, baby.
Yeah. All right, a little bit of guest stargazing. Mom, I would like for you, the character of Lula?
Yes, Lula.
Well, I would like for you to try to pronounce her name.
Cheverell Silk.
Silk is a movie she was in. Oh. But her name is spelled C-E-C and then Varel. Like Varel I can understand, but is it Shesh? Is it Keck?
What?
Is it Sheesh?
Did you happen to notice or look up where she was from? What country?
No.
That might help you pronounce
Germany?
it. Because C-E-C, I don't know. There's so many ways you could try to pronounce it depending on where you're from. You know what I mean? Like, it could be Keck, it could be Sek, it could be Kak, it could be
You know what I'm thinking? It's probably short for, like, Cecilia, so maybe she goes by, like, Cece.
Okay,
Cece?
Yeah, like
there we
Cece
go.
or something.
See, that's another thing.
I was just like, how am I going to pronounce this woman's name? With the power of the internet, we can learn how to pronounce her name. And anyway,
like how I added in Silk?
Yeah. We're not going to do that. We're not going to use the internet. You can look her up. It's either Sess or Sace or Sek or Keck. Anyway.
What the heck?
What the heck? She was in, or CC. But she was in Silk. The first one, not the one where Monique Gabrielle plays the character of Silk. This character's name isn't even Silk, so I don't know if... back in the 90s and 80s, they did all kinds of stuff, like Troll 2 is not related to the movie Troll at all.
What?
We're going to have to cover that at some point, by the way.
Yeah.
Probably do a watch-along.
My granddaughters watched both, and I didn't even recognize it. Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about the cartoon Troll?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
I was about to say, I don't think your kids watched Troll 2. Did I say she was in Hell Comes to Frogtown?
Nope, not yet.
All right, she's in Hell Comes to Frogtown, beloved bad movie.
For some reason I knew that right before you said it.
Jackson Davies, what the hell was his name? I forget his name during the episode, but he was the bald agent. It's like Brisket or something. Brisket.
Brisket. I remember the subtitles because I couldn't tell they were
I love Brisket.
Yeah, Agent Brisket, bald Brisket.
That's what we can call him. That's good.
His name is the actor's name is Jackson Davies, and he was in Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh, fun!
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
My mom's favorite movie. She's got it on DVD, VHS, Blu-ray, Laserdisc, downloaded on her phone, and
the movie poster on the wall.
Yeah, the movie poster. She's got action figures.
The audio version where you don't see anything, you just listen to it.
A large cardboard cutout of the main characters.
She's even got the limited run Tom Green's homemade sausage that he put out.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta hang it from the ceiling like in the movie.
Don't forget the Tom Green pillow.
And the body pillow.
I've got some party decorations, and it's just sausage hanging from the ceiling.
And you don't change them out either. It's very acrid in here.
Yeah.
It's a miasma, some would say.
The smell.
Meaty.
And I just wrote Christopher Allport. I forgot to write what he was in.
Didn't I send you his stuff?
You did, but I forgot to put it in.
Where's it at?
I think he was in To Live and Die in L.A. and some other things, which William Peterson from Manhunter is also in that movie, same year. So, or next year or something like that. Yeah, he was in To Live and Die in L.A. He was in Invaders from Mars. But most importantly, he was in Jack Frost and Jack Frost 2.
And I watched those.
They're not the ones where Bruce Willis is the dead dad that inhabits a snowman, if that's the one you think.
No, I guess I was thinking of Santa Claus. I was thinking of the guy that's in that show with Selena Gomez, Only Murders.
Oh, you're talking about when he played
Jack Frost.
Yeah, no, Martin Short. He played Jack Frost in the third Santa Claus, I want to say.
Okay, never mind. Totally different person.
Yeah. But, you've got a delicious looking salad there, Mom. You've got a delicious episode salad. Would you like me to make it even more delicious with some tidbit toppings?
Yes.
I have some episode tidbits.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Slather them on.
So, the bank robbery scene in the beginning.
Yes.
It was filmed inside the Bank of Montreal on Granville Street in Vancouver. And with, the actor that played Dupre screaming and everything, and everything that was going on, people thought it was an actual bank robbery.
A bunch of people ran away screaming from the scenes and stuff.
And they just used that in the background, said, here's your $100 for that.
Yeah, some of the pedestrians reportedly believed they were witnessing an actual bank robbery.
Yeah.
And also the crew had to take down all of the bank's Christmas decorations and put them right back up after filming.
Oh, man.
That was someone's job.
Yeah.
That was someone's job, is just take down Christmas decorations and put them back up later.
But
that's crazy.
Christopher Allport, who plays he plays Jack Willis, but I'm going to be calling him... So, he plays Jack, but he gets inhabited by the spirit of Dupre.
Yes, and this drove me nuts when I was trying to do my notes of what name was I going to use.
So, it was driving me nuts, too, but I came up with a workaround, so... I was like, what should I call him? I'm not going to call him Japre, because that's a little bit offensive to Japanese people, maybe, and I'm not going to call him Jupre, because that sounds a little offensive to Jewish people, so I'm going to call him Japre.
Okay.
Japre?
Japre. Djibouti.
Djibouti?
You better pray,
You better pray about that Djibouti.
You put a cap in Djibouti. There you go. Leonardo DiCaprio. Christopher Allport knew Chris Carter through paddle tennis. They had actually met through paddle tennis before they had even talked about anything about being in show business, apparently. Like, they had just played tennis together, and then later he came into audition. He was like, oh shit, I played tennis with you. And also, this episode gave Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny an extra day off.
What? How was that?
Because so much of the episode focuses on Willis, Lula, and the other FBI characters, it became the first episode that didn't require Duchovny or Anderson on set every shooting day.
What?
They were reportedly delighted to get the extra day off, although Duchovny was also filming scenes for the next episode during his lunch breaks because television production sucks. It's like, hey man,
marching.
hey man, you got an extra day off, but today, during your lunch break, just come by and film a few minutes, It's like,
do
fuck,
we
dude.
know what Gillian Anderson did on her off day?
I'd like to imagine that she probably went on a roller coaster.
Oh, yes.
I was gonna say she probably like went to a park and like had a picnic with like a bottle of wine and a champagne
Was that
glass.
a coiffed wig, or is that her actual hair?
I think it's her actual hair. They use hairspray, obviously.
Well, her coiffed hairspray hair in the wind.
I believe it's pronounced coiffed.
Coiffed?
Coiffed.
I like coiffed. Oh, no, that sounds too much like queefed.
I queefed and coughed. I quaffed. You got too much air in you. But enough tidbits on the salad. Let's
get to the meat of the salad.
Let's get to the meat of this salad. And the meat was that it was written by Howard Gordon and Alex Ganza, our two besties that we have now had like 5 episodes they've written already.
Yep. Some good, some bad. They're kind of hit or miss.
And it was directed by David Nutter Butter. And it had an air date of February 4th, 1994. Mom, what were you doing that day?
I know exactly what I was doing that day. I was making apple dumplings for the first time by hand. Well, I'm telling you what, I peeled those apples.
Yeah.
I cored them. I put butter in them. I put cinnamon in the middle of them. I put them all up in there. I put some foil on them and stuck them in the oven. And then I realized I should have done that back when it was still the holidays, like Christmas stuff. Well, I was like, oh, well. Enjoy.
Did you make them because someone else made some at some holiday event and you tried them and you're like, ooh, I want to make those?
It might have been, but back then in the 90s.
How did you find a recipe back then?
Yeah, I was probably Reader's Digest or some crap like that.
Oh my God, that's so great.
You had to go see a man behind a store and he had a trench coat full of recipes.
I was probably in a doctor's office and I was looking around to see if anybody was noticing, and I just discreetly ripped it out and coughed so it wouldn't make any ripping sounds.
Yeah.
You imagine if you timed it wrong, you're like,
that'd be me.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Like, literally, if you see something on TV that you think looks good, you can take a picture of it and they'll show you a recipe on Google.
Yeah.
But I do want to say that Dash was my first true Valentine. Aww. And I've always told him that all of his life.
Oh, well, it's good that you bring up Valentine's Day, because this is an episode that's all about love, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
even in the deleted scenes.
Oh, my goodness.
I hope we don't have the same deleted scene.
Like we all might have the same.
I hope we don't all have the same deleted scene. Damn it! I'm going first. All right, so.
Well, we have a little while.
Anyway, about this meaty Valentine, we open up.
I thought it was a meaty salad.
Well, it's a meaty Valentine now.
Oh fuck!
We open up at Maryland Marine Bank. It's almost 6 p.m. Scully and a man are staking the place out for a potential robbery to go down. Scully asks him if it was a bogus tip since the bank closes in 5 minutes. He says nah, that he can feel it, and besides, he's worked this case so long that he feels like he knows these guys. Scully tells him to keep his cool, and we see that she has her firearm hidden in a briefcase she has with her. We cut outside to see a man and a woman in a car. The guy is loading a shotgun while the woman stares at the bank intensely. The guy asks if she's nervous, but it's just that she doesn't want their luck to run out. He tells her she is his luck, that no matter what happens, when he looks up at the stars, it makes him feel better knowing that she can see the same one.
I thought this was such a stupid, cheesy line.
I've said stuff like that.
You're basically just saying no matter what happens, we'll always be on the same planet.
We're in the same solar system, babe.
Yeah, so is me and every other human ever to exist, except for the few that flew off to the moon or whatever.
You know what? Don't judge him for loving 8 billion people, you bastard. Or 4 billion, however much it was back then. We have a lot of people.
It's probably like 5 billion.
Well, that one line, she says, "You're my 1 in 5 billion," doesn't she?
I think she says 6.
Does she say 6?
Well, I don't know why I squeaked those words out.
Anyway, spoilers. Kind of spoilers.
No spoilers.
But they kiss super aggressively, and we focus on a tattoo on the guy's arm.
What is the tattoo, by the way?
It's like a dragon, I think.
Yeah,
It's kind of a bad tattoo,
fire.
right?
It should have been a rat, given what we know about this guy.
Maybe it is a
Yeah,
rat.
exactly.
It's a bad tattoo.
But this guy tells her she makes every day feel like New Year's Eve, whatever that means. It's like, baby, you feel like right before a new beginning, I guess. I don't.
Right? You feel like a really good ending every night.
You feel like you're going to give me a hangover.
Oh, Lord.
You make me feel drunk all the time.
Right. Then he throws on his mask, but the woman still looks worried. The guy hits the door yelling for everyone to get down. He's waving a shotgun around and pushing people to the floor. The other agent with Scully draws his gun. Scully pulls her too. The agent tells the guy to put down his gun. He looks like he might comply for just a moment, then he levels his shotgun at the guy and pulls the trigger. He turns his gun on Scully, but she fires off 3 shots before he can get his off. And she looks cold as fuck here too, watching as he falls to the ground. She doesn't even blink, she just says pop, 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 and then watches as he falls to the ground.
That's what you fucking get.
Bitch.
Yeah, it was pretty badass. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But I do have to say,
We noticed something. Mel's noticed.
Uh-oh.
the gun is not even pointed his direction at all. It's very clearly pointed like 4 to 6 feet to the side of him.
Yeah, she's pointing her gun like
this,
15
and he's like
degrees to the right of where she's looking. It's
yeah,
so weird.
literally.
Maybe she was afraid that there'd be a real bullet in there.
But yeah,
Pulling
maybe
Alec Baldwin.
they were afraid she was going to Alec Baldwin somebody. But look, the thing you're not thinking about, Melz, is she knew that, a better way to kill him was to hit it off of this thing back here. So she just figured out that...
ricochet bullets.
Yeah, she did a bunch of math in her head and then figured out what she needed to hit. So she shot to the side that hit him,
Okay, just to make sure everyone else in the building was safe.
Yeah, she had to do a ricochet.
Yeah, because that makes it safer.
There was a fly that was hovering between them, and she said, I'm not having this fly's blood on my hands. And so she shot around it. She pulled a wanted. She curved it.
Oh, my God.
She said, bitch, Angelina Jolie, you're 15 years too late. I'm doing this in 94. But at a hospital, a sheet is put over the very dead robber. The staff starts to defib the other agent as Scully looks on. She says, come on, Jack. So we know this guy's name is Jack. He's been flatlined for over 12 minutes. They tell Scully that they're sorry, but she won't let them pronounce him dead. She tells them to keep trying. A nurse protests when she tells her to dial up the volts, and Scully tells her she's a medical doctor and to do it or she will do it herself.
Oh, yeah, that look on her face is like, I will fucking do it.
Yeah.
She keeps telling him to do 400, do 400. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's what she kept telling him.
400 watts of electricity.
I guess. I don't know.
I guess. They do as Scully says and shock Jack again, but strangely, the robber's body reacts as if he was the one being defibbed. They hit him again and again. The body keeps moving with every shock, but it's behind Scully and everyone is focusing on Jack. Suddenly, the monitor shows a heartbeat, and we focus on the dead robber's tattoo one last time. And then we get the credits, and when we come back from the credits, it's 2 days later.
Mm-hmm.
Jack wakes up, and he finds some clothes and changes. But when he looks into the mirror, you can tell he doesn't recognize himself.
Maybe you should clarify, he's in the hospital.
He's in the hospital.
He was even intubated, and he was like,
Yeah, he wakes up in the hospital and like starts like he looks like he's about to murder people.
And Mel's pointed out something here. He
I remember
he's changing into clothes, before he even sees his face in the mirror. So he had to see his own dick, right? Does his dick look exactly like the robber's dick?
And like your body, I feel like the actor is obviously a lot taller than the other guy.
Yeah.
And they look very different. They're different ethnicities, even. Like, not like a super, super huge color difference, but the other guy was like Latina, maybe? Italian, maybe. He was tan.
Yeah.
And Jack's very white.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like how do you not see your own hands and not recognize them as your own?
I guess when he was pulling up his pants, he held his member in his hand and was like, looks the same to me.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, good enough for government penis.
Maybe it was bigger. And he was like, oh, You know what?
Good enough for government wang.
Government wang.
He goes down to the morgue and finds the body of the robber. He uncovers him, and there's this grody sound as he moves the stiff arm up to take off the robber's ring.
Yeah, you can hear it like creak or whatever.
Like my knees do every day.
It's stuck on the guy's finger, so Jack decides to get surgical with a pair of medical shears.
Fun.
Mulder meets up with Scully to get the scoop on what's going on. Jack, whose last name is Willis, we find out, is still missing. And what's even weirder is the robber's body has had some fingers removed, and they found Jack's fingerprints on Dupre, the robber's, body after the removal. Scully thinks it's some kind of post-traumatic psychosis that brought on the dismemberment, like what soldiers have been known to do to enemy bodies in war.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like a different situation.
Right.
War?
Like, I'm going to war with this man.
Instead of ears, I'm taking fingers.
Yeah. Mulder asks about Dupree's partner. Her name is Lula Phillips. They met while Lula was serving a sentence for manslaughter. Dupre was her prison guard at the time, before the warden found out about their love affair. She was released just 1 week before the robbery started. They started off with a bang, too, pistol whipping a 65-year-old bank teller so hard he later died from a brain hemorrhage. Damn. Lovely couple, Mulder says. Scully tells him they've killed 7 people between the two of them and got away with nearly $100,000.
Why don't they have more money than that? It feels like if you robbed multiple banks, you would make out with a lot more than that.
I would say it's because it's in the 90s.
Multiple thousands of dollars, you know. But I don't know.
I feel like you could get $100,000 from robbing one bank easily.
In the vault.
Yeah,
if you go into the vault.
You got a shotgun and a pistol and shit.
That's like a
vault.
whole other thing that you got to calculate and think about if you want to go in there.
Yeah, it's like a thing where it's like 24 hours of per code and only the manager knows it and stuff like that.
How do you know all this?
From bank robbing movies.
I thought you were saying
5.
just from bank robbing, and that was going to be the end of the sentence.
Just from bank robbing.
Yeah. Lula's face has been sent to local newspapers in America's Most Wanted. Mulder notices that the paper says they were married, so it's possible that Jack wasn't being a necrophiliac when he mutilated the body? Okay, what does he mean necrophiliac? I'm pretty sure necrophiliac means you like to have sex with the dead.
Not just anything else. Like,
yeah, that's like mutilation.
I mean, that's like saying that people who give autopsies are necrophiliacs. I mean, they're obviously not. They're cutting up a dead body, right?
I mean, it's post-mortem mutilation. It's not like, I mean, necrophilia, I'm pretty certain implies sex, but I don't know. Anyway, the point is he thinks that Jack wanted that wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
We catch back up to Jack. I'm still calling him Jack, but at a certain point I got tired of that shit and I called him Dupre in my notes. But he's breaking a window to get into a place. He steps inside and yells for Lula, but she isn't around, so he kneels by the fireplace, feeling around for something. Whatever it is, he can't find it, and he's pretty pissed about it. Jack pulls up his sleeve to see that a tattoo is forming on his arm, the same tattoo that Dupre had.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it was the money.
Yeah, it's got to be the money or something.
Because up in that fireplace spot, it was money.
Money or drugs.
Or a gun.
You can do that in Red Dead Redemption 2. You walk up to a fireplace and feel around in it, find somebody's stash of shit. Mulder has been analyzing stuff, and he's noticed that whoever cut off Dupre's fingers was left-handed. Jack is right-handed, but you'll never guess who was left-handed. It's Dupre. Mulder asks Scully how long Jack was flatlined before he was revived. Just over 13 minutes, Scully tells him. He shows her the EKG readout from when his heart picked back up. There are what appears to be 2 heartbeats. What? That's what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why does Mulder automatically, he goes straight into it? I knew it.
Mom,
it must be the craziest thing ever.
You know he looks for any excuse for anything to be weird. Mulder puts his money in a vending machine and it doesn't work or something, and he's like, this must be aliens. They have a vending machine
or if
eradicator ray.
Or if like the lights light up in a certain way, he's like, it must be Morse code.
Oh, Lord.
Mulder microwaves a Hot Pocket and the juice leaks out, and he's like, this must be a sign.
Yep, exactly.
He sees signs everywhere.
He points out that both Jack and Dupre were dead at the same time, that maybe when they shocked him back to life, maybe it wasn't Jack in his body, but Dupre. Scully, of course, thinks this is ridiculous. Our team heads over to the biology department at the University of Maryland, and, you know, I love how they always find some PhD-wielding weirdo who seems like they've been wanting to talk about some crazy shit to somebody, you know?
Yeah.
They've been like, thank God you're here. Let me tell you about the time that I found a frog that could speak English, and let me tell you about the time I found a frog that could dance with a cane.
Yes! That's exactly what I started thinking about.
They talk to a professor who asks them about what they know about near-death experiences. Scully says the usual, a tunnel, a light, maybe an out-of-body experience, but the professor tells her that most people who have experienced a near-death experience can't wear a watch. The heightened electrical activity in their bodies make the watch not work. And I did look this up. There are actual reports of this from back in the day, but they're all self-reported. And no actual controlled study has found it to be true, so I don't know. You know, watches just
That was
stop working.
interesting.
How do you make a controlled study on something like that?
Right. I don't know.
Kill
You
people?
You're right. I don't know.
Is there a murder?
Almost kill people. Waterboard them. But the professor tells them that when cell death begins, a huge amount of energy is released. He thinks this energy transforms people, that they come back profoundly changed. Personality switches, perceived psychic ability, all the fun stuff. But he says that the body can become vulnerable during this. He tells them about a pilot he knew that died in a crash along with 3 passengers. The pilot recalled floating up into light, but feeling an intense need to come back to his body. He was revived in the ambulance, but then soon after started having visions of making love to his wife in ways and places that he couldn't remember.
This was such a weird way to say that.
Yes.
Turns out one of the passengers that died had been screwing the pilot's wife.
In all those same places.
So I guess there was some transference of consciousness, but could you imagine almost dying just so you could get mentally cucked by a dude you couldn't even confront about it?
Oh, God.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, this dead guy screwed my wife. I close my eyes and I see it. Ah!
Oh, Lord.
That's the odds of all those things converging in such a way.
The doctors said that he was having schizophrenic delusions. His mind deteriorated until one day he strangled his wife to death with an extension cord. The professor just walks away. After hearing this terrible shit, Mulder looks over at Scully and quips, "What a nice story." On the way out, Scully tells Mulder that she's not ruling out a near-death experience from being tied into all this, because that can be explained by science. She denies that it's paranormal, though, thinking the strange behavior change could just be from stress.
Oh, Scully.
Right.
Yeah.
She always wants to just find some science explanation for everything.
Yeah, and she's not willing to believe that, like, I guess part of it is that she doesn't want to, like, think that Jack's actually gone, so, like...
She doesn't want to believe.
She doesn't want to believe, just like with her dad. She didn't show up to get that final message because she was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
You know, because I guess it would mean, you know, he's actually gone, but also, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Mulder asks her how well she knows Jack, and she tells him they were together for almost a year.
Oh, my.
They met while he was her instructor at the academy. Come on, Scully, yeesh.
Yeah, this is... Scully likes older men.
You find out throughout this series that she likes older men that are in positions of power over her.
Oh, Lord. Kinky.
Why did they... You know... It's not fair for us to judge Scully like this, because it's really not Scully. The writers and the creators of the show made her character be this kind of person.
Yeah.
But she's not. Like, nothing about her character would make you think that that's the kind of person she would be. And then...
She doesn't seem like she fucks the olds. She tells him they even had the same birthday, which is cool as fuck to just hear Gillian Anderson say, because we actually do share a birthday in real life. Our birthdays, well, not Scully. Her birthday is February 23rd or something.
No.
Yeah, it's February 23rd.
I thought you were talking about Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson's birthday is August 9th, which is my birthday, which is super cool.
Yeah. And then David Duchovny's birthday is August 7th, which is now officially Foxy's birthday.
Yes, we have decided that Foxy...
Aww.
Because we did the math, and that's when she's going to be about a year old, based on what they said. So it works.
Yep.
And why not?
And hopefully, she'll mature out of holding a gun in my face on her next birthday to wake me up to go use the bathroom.
Probably not.
Okay.
It's your life now.
She says it was always hard for him to just take a minute to chill, that he was intense, so relentlessly determined, which reminds me of someone, Mulder. He can't ever relax. He's like, God damn it, Scully, it's aliens, can't you see?
Everything is aliens, they're everywhere.
It's like, Mulder, you just said you didn't want pickles and they still gave you pickles. And he's like, I know, it's aliens, right? It's all a conspiracy against me particularly, Scully.
He really wants to believe.
I know. And there is a conspiracy against him.
There really is a conspiracy against him. So.
Mulder asks if she thinks Jack could be predisposed to acting out like this.
Well, how would you even... There's no way to even know that.
I don't know. But basically, Scully is willing to believe Jack might be psychologically cracking under stress before she'll even glance at the idea that Dupre ghost-jacked his body during a near-death experience. Yeah, Ghost Jack.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. We catch up to Jack as he kicks in the door. He levels a gun at a guy in bed, saying, "You're such a creature of habit, Tommy."
The way he comes in the room, too, and, he immediately just goes straight for the drawer where the gun is.
Yeah.
It was really obvious.
He holds him up with his own gun.
Mm-hmm.
He orders Tommy to get out of bed, but Tommy is naked. Jack doesn't care so much about genital gazing as shooting Tommy while he's laying down.
Yes, that's
He's like, I don't care to see your cock, dude. I just don't want to shoot you while you're laying down. He tells him to get up again. Tommy does, and the fool was lying. He has jeans on.
I know. He was wearing pants. I didn't see if they were jeans or not.
He's like, maybe
pants.
if I tell him I'm naked, he won't shoot me. It's like that. You won't punch a guy with glasses, would you? It's like,
I'll shoot you right in the dick.
You won't. You wouldn't shoot a man in the nude, would you?
I would.
It'd be funny, he's like, you don't want to see what happens if you shoot me in the nude. He goes to shoot him, he turns around, catches it between his butt cheeks, spins, and throws it back at him with his ass.
He farts it back at him.
Yeah. He hits him in the neck and he goes down. Like, I warned you, buddy. I know ass foo.
Ass foo. Oh my God.
He knows ass keto. Okay. He thinks Jack must be the heavy they send to ask for the rent money at gunpoint.
What?
Like, hey man, we want our fucking money.
I don't know if it was rent. It was like he owed someone money. He thought he worked for someone at first or something.
He says he's all caught up, but Jack yells at him to shut up. He asks Tommy where his sister Lula is. Just then, funnily enough, the news on Tommy's TV shows a story about Lula. Tommy tells Jack that the sound doesn't work after he fumbles with the knob. He's like, God damn it, this TV is broken just like this room. It's because his room is a very disheveled, shitty looking,
It looks like a really, really, really cheap Roach Motel type.
Oh, yeah. Well, what about the picture of the woman? She's a hard woman to look at.
Yeah, she is.
The expression on her face is like she's got to take a shit or something.
She's one of those, what's the line she's got?
It's the one where she's got a cigarette and she's looking to the side and she's got some smoke blowing out.
And she's like, her eyes squinted because she's like out in the sun or something. She reminds me of the line from the songs that she's got a dirty kind of pretty face.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
She was taking a cigarette break and they took a picture of her. She's like, why'd you take a picture of me? Can't you tell I have to shit?
Why are they using this picture of her?
Because they don't have any pictures of her. Because it's like a picture someone took outside of a bank or something when she was robbing it, I guess. I have no idea.
You know what you got to do if you're a serial killer today, Mom?
What?
You got to have the only picture of you that's ever existed online or in reality to be of you on Halloween night dressed up as Frankenstein or some shit. Yeah. They'd be like, this is who we're looking for. And they'd be like,
oh my God.
Some dumb motherfuckers trying to see around the map. They're like, I can't fucking see it. Who is this? Are we looking for Frankenstein? They start to get their torches ready.
Oh my god. But you know who I thought she kind of looked like, and I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but I know you'll know it immediately. The
Veruza Balk.
How did you know that's what I was going to say? That's fucking insane. I was going to say the girl from The Craft.
Yeah.
And then you would have got it from there.
And Waterboy.
How did you know that's what I was about to say?
Because she looks like her. What do you mean?
Because y'all been a couple together so long.
That's true, too.
I really was sitting this whole time you were talking, that last little bit. I was trying to come up with her name.
Y'all got
It's
some
a
of
weird
those
name.
powers going on here.
Yeah, like the girls in Eve.
Oh, God.
We're going to finish
each other's
sentences
all the time.
From now on. Okay.
Forever.
No, we're stopping that shit. Tommy tells... Jack tells Tommy that he misses her so much. Everywhere he looks, he sees her. Tommy points at his shirt. He has started bleeding where Jack was shot. I've worded that weird. Jack has started bleeding where he was shot. Jack tells him he knows he sold him and Lula out to the FBI, then he kills him. The team is at the hotel where Jack shot Tommy. There's this great detective guy here. He's popping nicotine gum and telling Scully that even though this guy is Lula's brother, the resemblance is a little hard to see between the bullet he caught to the face and the rats chewing at him.
This guy mentions this a few times, and it's honestly, this guy don't give a fuck. He is done with this job, and he is just like, fuck this shit.
He's riding that damn couple of weeks till retirement. He's got a note in his pocket to a loved one.
Just in case.
You ever see in a movie, Mamas, I hate this, I hate and love this trope. There will be a guy who's like, there will be a younger guy, and he's got an older partner who's taught him all the tricks of the trade, and the younger partner's like, what are you going to do with your retirement, man? And the older guy's like, well, I guess I'm going to finally buy that lake house I want, and I'm going to move there with my wife. And then invariably, that older guy will get shot, and he's like, shit, I haven't told my wife about the lake house, but I got a note about it in my pocket I was going to give her. And it's like, okay, I already bought it.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
You think if Jack Harlow gets shot, he's going to be like, I got a note in my pocket about a
cabin,
a cottage I'm supposed to be buying next year.
Oh my God.
Anyway, callback, I guess.
He's just the most miserable kind of guy. He puts the nicotine gum in his mouth, and he's like, God, this shit, what does he say?
I hate this stuff.
It tastes like shit.
Mulder is able to figure out from the position of the body that Tommy had been watching TV when he was killed.
That's such a stretch.
I know.
He said there's no books in the room, so he must have been watching TV.
Mulder, the crime scene whisperer. But it's been turned off since then. Jack shows up right as Mulder is about to take some prints off the TV. A local cop won't let Jack in because he doesn't have ID. Scully meets him at the door and pulls him into the hallway to talk. I think because she doesn't want Mulder to start spouting off his body hijacking theory.
Yeah.
Jack has this flash of Scully shooting him. It's the last and only time he saw her. She asks him what the hell is going on. He says he doesn't know. He wasn't himself. He woke up in the middle of the street.
Okay.
Scully wants to take him to the hospital just in case. That it's a miracle he's even walking around upright right now. He tells her no, that he knows these people, that he needs to help with the investigation. He asked if Tommy was shot with a .45 because that's Lula's weapon of choice. And he says he opened this investigation and he's going to be there when it's closed. Scully says okay, but under the condition that he get checked out properly by a doctor later. And I guess this is where I start calling him Dupre finally. I was fucking wondering. Dupre and Scully walk back in to find Mulder having the print pulled from the TV. Dupre tells him great work, but you can see in his eyes he's like, shit.
Oh, hell.
Mulder walks up to Dupre at the shooting range, and this is actually a great time to tell you guys that this episode had a tie-in product.
What is it?
Oh my goodness, seriously?
Well, it was called Dupre's Double Deadly Shooting Sleeves.
So, sounds dangerous.
So back in 1994, if you sent Jennings Firearms a few $100, they'd send you this flesh-toned plastic abomination you could slide your hand into.
Mm.
Your real hand sat hidden inside the fake forearm, where you'd use it to operate the articulated fingers of the fake hand sticking out at the end. The bottom 3 fingers were molded into a permanent gun-holding position, while the index finger could actually pull the trigger. And for premium results, the instructions recommended permanently affixing the handgun of your choice to a metal plate embedded in the palm. So you'd have these horrible fake forearms and hands jutting off your body, each one permanently attached to a real gun, while your actual hands worked the controls from the inside.
Leaving no fingerprints.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any fingerprints.
Ah.
You know what? Are those arms even legally yours?
No.
So you could get away with murder. No wonder they took them off the market.
You can't bear arms.
What about a bear had some arms?
I guess so.
Are you talking about the pilot from episode 8 that hated the poop jars?
Yes.
Yes.
If he did have any arms, he'd use them to throw poop jars.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
The fucking poop jars.
Good God. Dupre tells Mulder he has to recertify before they'll give him his firearm back. Mulder notices this guy's got good aim, which isn't the best given what Mulder believes is happening.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, he tells Dupre he stopped by because it's Scully's birthday. He hands him a card and Dupre signs it left-handed. Mulder tosses the card on Scully's desk and wishes her a happy birthday to her confusion. She tells him he's 2 months early. He tells her it's not from him, it's from Jack. And since they dated and have the same birthday, either this guy is an incredibly forgetful dipshit or this ain't the same guy. Scully is upset at Mulder for testing Jack, but he only did it after the fingerprint from Tommy's crime scene mysteriously vanished.
Mm-hmm.
He asks Scully to at least accept that a transfer of consciousness occurred. She bemoans his constant need for everything to be explained by the unexplainable.
And she has to have a fucking good reason for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides, forgetting a birthday is something that happens. She forgot her own birthday when she was studying for her med school finals. Mulder asks her if she forgot how to sign her name, too. He shows her a signature from before he was shot to compare it to the card. Scully glances at it and says, like I was saying, probably stress. Mulder sits looking exasperated as Scully walks out saying, unfortunately, this doesn't prove a thing.
I feel like Mulder's expression was everyone watching's expression.
It's like, damn
oh my God, Scully.
I mean, you can see that this is some weird stuff happening.
Like, if it was just, like, one of the few little things, it would make sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, my God. Oh. But Scully doesn't want to believe anything.
She doesn't want to believe that her friend is gone. Her friend that she slept with, that's older than her. Look, man. Okay. Well, maybe
Do you want to give Mathem yet?
we'll get Mathen, I guess. So she gives him, and we'll talk about it, I guess. Maybe we should. We'll go ahead and talk about it.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
fucking
talk
trying to
about
decide in the moment. She later gets a watch that was
Yes.
part of his property, and it says for his 35th birthday, which she got for him 3 years ago when they were together, apparently.
Okay.
Scully is supposed to be like 25 here, I think.
So that means she was 22 when she gave him the watch?
Yeah, and he was 35.
Oh.
And not... Now, I don't necessarily think the age difference is that terrible.
that's
It's
just
a
a
little
thing.
rough, but it's not that bad. But he was her instructor at the academy, quote there. That's like
Inappropriate as
so
fuck.
inappropriate.
Yes.
Jesus.
Like FBI, like don't play that kind of shit.
Gonna make her look like she slept her way to the top. And I
Yeah,
ain't having that for her.
I know. I don't like it either. Oh,
Scully studied her way to the top.
That's
God
right.
damn it.
yeah.
The hell out of it. Studies the hell out of it.
Dupre is looking at pictures of his own dead body and of Lula when he gets a call. He gets up and passes Scully on his way to leave. He tells her a landlord
Yo, did you talk to the landlord?
We've been saying it wrong this whole time.
There is a movie,
Stupids.
who the fuck directed it? I think John Landis did, which is the same. We're just going to open up a whole
Book of
tangent
Worms?
here, but you know who John Landis is, right? If I'm not mistaken, he is the guy that was one of the directors on the Twilight Zone movie,
Oh.
which if you know anything about that, an actor and a boy died during filming because
Oh,
one of the
no.
prop helicopters fell on them and
Oh my
crushed them.
gosh.
Yeah, and anyway, that's just a little aside about John Landis, who I think might have been one of the directors, because I think that movie had at least 2 directors, maybe 3. But the thing I do know is that he directed The Stupids, which is a movie where
The
these
stupidest people ever.
it's pretty, it gets a lot of flack, but it's pretty funny, I do have to say, and the way that they invent ways for them to be stupid is really
Inventive.
profound, kind of. Like, for example, they get on an elevator and they think that they go to heaven because they are in like a museum and it has a planetarium, and they get off the elevator and they're like, whoa, we're like standing amongst the planets and the stars and stuff. And this janitor comes in and they're like, oh my God, you must be the Lord. And he points to his name tag, and his name is Lloyd, and he says, actually, it's pronounced Lloyd. And they're like, we've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Oh my,
And there's
my Lord.
there's a later point in the movie where they the bad guy's plan is finally foiled or something, and they're like, praise the Lloyd.
Oh.
Praise the Lloyd. They're really stupid, but they remember all this stuff, apparently.
Yeah, it's a wild fucking... If you want to get really fucking deliberately drooling on yourself stone, you'll have a good time.
Watch The Stupids.
With a couple of friends.
Oh, yeah, you'll laugh the whole time. It's hilarious.
But anyway, now that fucking mishap has led us off of the track, let's get back onto it, because what I meant to say was he tells her a landlord in Boyle Heights thinks he has our girl.
Now, I have to say, just to throw back to this part of the scene, he answers the phone, and he holds the phone to his ear for like literally 3 seconds max, and apparently he gets a bunch of information.
Yeah.
Speed talker.
He's like, here's the address, come here now.
Yeah, like, what did this dude say? Because apparently, like, he gave him all the information on that 3-second call. So, okay.
But Scully tells him the print Mulder lifted off the TV from Tommy's room is missing, which is weird because he was the one that took the evidence bag. He gets really cold with her, asking if she's implying something. He says he doesn't know anything about that, but he does know he's about to close the biggest case of his life, and he asks if she's coming along.
Mm-hmm.
Scully and Dupre head up to the landlord of this dingy-ass apartment building.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when he comes to the door, he looks like the ghost of Stavros Halkias if you shaved his mustache and ruined his life.
Oh, Lord.
Do you know who Stavros is, Mom?
No. I used to date him, didn't I?
You might have dated Stavros. There's a bit, speaking of age differences, how old is... He's 37, so you're about 18 years his senior.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, you're 20... Wait, you're 1 year old. You're 2 years old, right? Because...
Goo goo gaga.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you were 1 year old.
I do say I'm a little old lady, so go ahead and tell them how old I am. I don't care. Ah! God! You know
That was
what?
her reaction to
Looks
seeing
like
him.
that porn guy that swings his penis. Ah, Lord!
That's so funny because I had to choose between whether I was going to say this guy was Ron Jeremy without a
That's so
mustache and
funny.
Stavros Halkias. I don't know much about Stavros Halkias, but I'm pretty sure he's way less problematic than
Hopefully.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy is very problematic.
As soon as I saw him, I was like, is that right?
You imagine back in 2004, you went to Blockbuster, or, well, you couldn't buy it at Blockbuster. You imagine you went to some kind of family-owned video store in 2004 or something. You were like, hey, man, I want to rent Ron Burgundy, the Anchorman movie.
Uh-huh.
And they give you a Ron Jeremy tape instead. You take it home. You're like, hey, honey, I got a fantastic comedy for us. And she just sees dick.
It's just dick.
and
Swinging.
Not hairy dick.
I'm not an attractive man. He's got to be one of the. I'm sorry. Well, fuck Ron Jeremy. Actually, I'm not sorry. He is just one of the ugliest fucking people.
Yeah, he really is.
How did he become a porn star?
I guess it's good. I don't know. I don't know.
Probably got some pretty women somehow and duped them into it, and then there he was. I gotta be on the scene.
He looks like Mario if he was on heroin.
Yes. But gaining weight still.
But gaining weight still. Yeah, fuck Ron Jeremy. He's not. He's one of the ops. Remember, because the ops are the opposite of the friends of the podcast. They're like the evil people that we don't want on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Oppenheim and Max Finnig and Diana and other people and Sanders and other people are friends of the podcast.
Obviously.
They're the ops. Ron Jeremy and the other guy who we said was the ops a while back.
Yeah, you have to go back and...
Oh yeah, it's the NSA agents that broke that kid's fucking piggy bank.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I'm still mad about that shit.
Why did they break his piggy bank? He didn't even do nothing.
Anyway, I showed my mom Stavros Halkias and she was quite offended. Her senses were offended.
Yes, I believe so. You gotta be careful. She might have a heart attack and do something like that.
But Dupre gives Stavros here a photo of Lula and asks about her, and he says, yeah, she's in 207. And they walk away, and Scully asks Dupre about backup because supposedly he already called them. But just then he spots Lula carrying some laundry, and his face lights up. But Lula sees them and takes off down a stairwell, tossing her laundry. They end up in a basement and split up, and this place is crammed with shit, and it's dense. There's so much shit in here.
And very wet.
Yes.
Everything is wet.
Wet,
I called it a boiler
wet.
room.
Wet, wet, wet.
Can't fuck them up.
Wet, wet, wet.
I do my stuff.
Yeah, damn, even my mom knows. Wow. That's when you know that song, man. It fucking went platinum for sure, right? Not like us. Even my mom knew the next line.
Yeah.
My mom is not a typical hip-hop head or aficionado of any sort, so.
That song was on my playlist.
But
I love it.
Lula jumps out at Scully from behind a sheet, a weapon held over her head. But fuck that, Scully just fucking picks her up, runs with her, and slams her against something, yelling at her to get face down. Holy shit, it's Super Scully.
Hell yeah.
Like, this reminds me of something that you've seen probably in like 50 different football movies, where they have those guys that hold those things up, and the guys hold the ball and they run through.
Yeah.
And they run through a bunch of them all in a row so they can see how strong. That's exactly what she does.
She picks her up and fucking just like
she runs with her and Tackle runs her. I don't even know what you call it.
They truck her or something. It's something to do with like a Madden or possibly actual football, like truck stick, or I don't.
It's she basically she tackles her, but she runs really far before they hit the ground.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, damn, she's shooting motherfuckers to death in this episode. She said, I'm not being fucking gentle with you bitches.
Bitches.
Right.
Dupre hears the kerfuffle and heads over. Scully says he's all hers, and he says, yeah. It's really weird.
Yeah.
He says, like a dog on a leash.
Oh, yeah, it's so creepy when he says that.
Then he tosses a pair of handcuffs over to her, which is weird to her because she already cuffed Lula. Dupre tells Scully to put them on or he'll blow her in half. She begrudgingly does put on the handcuffs, and Dupre touches Lula's face and says, baby, you won't believe where I've been. And she's so fucking confused. You imagine if, like...
Her face never gets out of that.
This is an awful scenario, but could you imagine if Ray passed away and then all of a sudden, like a small little balding white man shorter than you came up to you or something, and he was like, oh, I've missed you, baby. Like a little...
Like, get the F out of here.
I don't know. I feel like it would be hard for sure, but there's definitely some stuff you could say if that happened to you that there's no way that it wouldn't be you.
Have you seen a movie called Birth?
I think so.
With Nicole Kidman?
Yes.
Where her husband dies and she thinks that a 10-year-old boy is her.
Yes.
Isn't that a weird movie?
Yes, it is. I was like, no, let's don't go that far. Let's don't go that far.
What would you do if, like, Ray died and it wasn't a short white man that came up to you, but a child that was like, "Hey, I'm your husband."
I'll say, look, I'll finish raising you, and then you can go find your own wife.
He'd be like, "Can I sleep in your bed?"
No.
No, but I'll buy you some toys.
Yeah, that'd be it.
You can play with my son. He's got a clone. Remember when you said if I was ever cloned, you'd invite them in, and I'd just have a friend to play with.
Yeah.
You'd have 2 kids. I don't know if I said that he grabbed Scully's gun from beside her.
No, you didn't. You actually missed that part, and I was going to say something, but I forgot.
Okay, well, he grabbed Scully's gun from beside her.
She notices that before he tosses the handcuffs over.
Dupre has Scully handcuffed to one of those old radiator heaters, and he's trying to convince Lula that it's really him. He convinces her by detailing a time they went to the ocean and cut their hands open so they could be married in every ocean in the world, which is almost sweet, except it's creepy and these are murderers.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. That's first of all, ow. And ow, the ocean, salt.
And me and Melz have a problem. You know, they always say, "Hey, man, you have to cut your hand open so we can make a blood pack." All you need to do is a little pinprick. These motherfuckers are like, "All right, you want me to go from the tip of my index finger to my inner elbow?" Okay, man.
She had a scar on her hand.
She did?
Yeah, it was like from here. It was like this.
Yeah.
All the way across the palm. You literally, if you want to do a blood thing, I think it's weird. That's stupid.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do it, why are you giving yourself a huge scar? Just a tiny poke is all you need. It's so stupid.
That's right.
But after he brings up the times that they slit their hands open over the ocean, she believes him.
Sorta.
But she still thinks it's super weird.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
But he walks over and kisses her neck, saying, "Don't worry. In the dark, you won't even be able to tell that I look like the guy that killed me."
That is the creepiest
creepy
line.
as hell.
That line just, no.
He's like, "In the dark, you won't be able to know." Like, that's crazy.
And he says in the dark, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's the guy that... That's what makes... See, this is canonically... They have the same penis. Because she went with him.
It has, because she would know. She would know.
What if the other guy had a hook?
Well, he must have one too.
Oh, but it's the other direction. So he has to fuck her upside down so she knows.
She's like, "Well, he's doing a handstand at the end of the bed." She's like, "What are you doing?"
Nice.
Oh.
I can't breathe.
But Mulder and the bald Agent Brisket, or whatever his name is,
Brisket.
It's Brisket. Oh yeah, Agent Brisket. Mulder and Agent Brisket are at the apartments looking for Scully, and her car is parked up front, and no one called for backup. His lying ass.
This whole thing is like the way Brisket is like, "Oh, well, they didn't call. I don't know what's going on." This seems like this would be like, "Oh, fuck, something is going on." That's
right, yeah.
They're having no one called. No one knows where they are. The person's gone. The car's still sitting there. What? This is like someone's been kidnapped situation. They're just like, he's like eating popcorn or whatever the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. Agent Brisket thinks this whole Willis isn't Willis thing is baloney. But we all know it's Brisket. But anyway.
Brisket.
But Mulder says regardless of what he believes, they're after the same thing. Yeah, he's like, "What is this? One of your X-File things?"
He says that in the most nerdy white guy voice. Oh my god, it's so annoying.
He looks like he's like, "Come on, man.
Come on, man," with his hands on his hips like this.
Oh, man.
Like, don't act rude, man.
Would you just look at it from another angle, Mulder?
Just look at it from another angle.
Okay, anyway, I wonder how many times he's used that line in his career, though. Him saying, "Look, man, no matter what I think, I may think that it's toilet monsters, but regardless, at the end of the day, we both want to find out who killed this woman." I don't know. His phone rings and it ends up being Dupre. Mulder asks about Scully and Dupre puts the phone up to her ear. He lets them get about 2 words out before hanging up. Like, what was the point of that?
She said Mulder. He said Scully. She said don't. And they took the phone away.
Yeah.
By the way, I have to comment. This radiator, fuck that. Ow.
Yeah, right?
That has got to be the most uncomfortable way. she had to have been like, y'all have to undo this. Or maybe it was like fake and like she just stood up in between each shot or something. Because that has got to be so uncomfortable.
It
sitting
looked
like that.
uncomfortable.
It has to be.
And if it's on.
Well, hopefully it wasn't on.
Her birthday's in 2 months. It's December.
Yeah. So this is weird, right? Her birthday is February 23rd. The air date of this was February 4th. So
her birthday's 2 months. Her birthday's in April.
I guess.
Are you going to look up when her birthday is? We just might as well.
No, it's February 23rd.
Oh, okay. But when did they film it? And write it and stuff, you know? What'd you find out?
Yeah, so it did air. I just had to make sure. It did air February 4th, so I guess they didn't know for sure when Scully, because they don't mention the date, I don't believe. They just say it's 2 months away. So either it's set earlier or they filmed it earlier and didn't account for the time difference. I mean, it could be anything.
Or they didn't decide her birthday being a specific day until later.
Yeah. Anyway, after Dupre hangs the phone up, Scully tells him that they're not going to negotiate with the kidnapper, and she calls him Jack. He screams at her that his name is Dupre. He was born in Klamath Falls, Oregon in the year of the rat.
What fucking year is that? I don't know.
What the fuck does that mean? I was born in the year of the rat.
Isn't there a couple of choices?
It's the Chinese
calendar. Yeah, I know
No,
that.
I know what it means, but what the fuck?
But it's that there's 12 of them, right?
Yeah.
Every 12 years, it's another one.
Yeah.
No, every I think 24 months it starts over. Because I think there's, like, depending on what.
I think I was the year of the dog.
Or I'm the dragon, and we looked up yours the other day.
Yeah,
too.
I think it is. Maybe it is 12 years.
It is, because there's 12 of them.
I'm so confused. I was getting the confusion. The confusion was coming from the zodiac.
Oh.
The Chinese zodiac is a year.
Confucius say?
No.
Confusion? No, but the problem with it is if there's 12 of them, you could be born every 12 years. If you're the rat, you could be, this age or 12 years older or 12 years younger.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera. So it's not, that doesn't really give you...
I don't understand, though, what does that mean about him, man? What is that?
I guess if you looked into what the year of the rat means versus, it's supposed to be like the year of the rat and then comparison to the birthday month, and you line those two things up and it gives you your personality.
There's no context for him saying this line.
I know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
Anyway,
you'd have to do deep research to find out what it means.
Scully tries to get through to her old friend by telling him about a time they went ice fishing, I guess. But he tells her friend is dead and he should be too. They left Dupre on the table while they fought to save Jack, and he's still pretty pissed about it.
Oh yeah, he is.
He tells her she shot him and left him to die. She says, "You're not gonna kill me, Jack." He presses the pistol into Scully's cheek and says if she calls him by that name one more time, he'll put her down.
And he says that with some grit behind it, too.
Yeah, he does. But luckily, Lula walks in telling him to be easy, that it isn't time for that yet. She tells him, that sun's getting real low. The Hulk, that's what, Black Widow tells the Hulk to calm him down. Anyway.
It's getting low. Calm down.
Lula says Scully is their ticket. Dupre gets up and yoinks a soda out of his murder wife's hand.
And did you notice that it's a Shasa?
Yes, I did.
It's a Shasa. He said that while we were watching. He said Shasa.
Instead of Shasta, there used to be a cola named Shasta.
I know, but this is just a Shasa.
I think Shasta's still a thing.
I think so. Is it?
Yeah. I don't know. It might be.
But either way, he grabs that damn Shasa and starts drinking it, and yeah, he finishes it off too. And Scully says, "Oh shit, you probably shouldn't have much. Jack is diabetic."
Lula, he looks at her so fucking confused too. He's like, "What?"
Lula comments about Jack's stomach hurting, and Scully tells them they need insulin because a tummy ache is the first sign of a possible diabetic coma.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Which
is crazy. Every time I've had a tummy ache, I was this close to a diabetic coma, and I didn't know it.
That's how it works?
Back in the X Zone, Mulder is listening to old tapes of Jack talking about the lovers' crime spree. He was unhealthily into this case, empathizing with them and envying their love and freedom. Later, Mulder briefs a crew of agents on a drugstore break-in that's occurred. They stole a bunch of insulin and some syringes, so he knows it must be Dupre and Lula dealing with Willis's diabetes. They get ready to canvass the area. Back at the criminal casa, Scully gets ready to give Dupre a dose of much-needed insulin. He tells her his legs are starting to go numb. Lula interrupts Scully by swiping the medicine off of the table and leveling a gun at her. Dupre is all like, "What gives?" Lula tells him it wasn't her brother Tommy that set him up.
He killed that man for nothing.
He did kill that man for absolutely nothing. And she says the minute he stepped foot in that bank, she was out of there with all the money they made and without the extra baggage of Dupre, or so she thought. She angrily crushes the glass insulin vial beneath her foot. Lula calls into the FBI. The tracer guy starts doing his thing while Mulder answers from another line. She tells him that Dupre is laying around there somewhere and that Scully is alive, but that he isn't going to be talking to her. That pisses Mulder off. He tells her that if she lays one hand on Scully, but she interrupts him by saying that if he wants to see Scully alive again, he better start drumming up $1 million. Then she hangs up. Luckily, the trace guy was able to get a lock, but damn it, it's the 90s, and she used Scully's cell phone, so there's no way to tell where they are. Mulder pays a visit to John Oliver, the FBI's resident audio analyst.
He did look like John Oliver.
He looked somewhere between John Oliver and Louis Theroux.
Yeah.
They're going over the phone call from Lula. They hear something on the tape and isolate it. It sounds like a small plane. John Oliver tells Mulder he'll be able to figure out the altitude the plane was flying at shortly.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
From the sound of the engine in the distance on a phone call in a building.
This man,
he can tell. Okay, sure.
He's an audio wizard.
John Oliver, the audio
wizard. There has to be a catch.
He's John Audio.
John Audio.
Like John Battlefield or John Minecraft.
He's John Audio because he's John Oliver too. That's good.
Agent Brisket has a bunch of FBI peeps gathered in a conference room awaiting some new info from Mulder. One of the agents says, "What is it? An alien virus? Info on the JFK assassination? A drawing of some Sasquatch titties?" Agent Brisket tells him to lay off and maybe he'll learn a thing or two from Mulder.
He defends him so
he
nice.
Does, which is weird because earlier he was like,
making fun of him.
He's like, "I don't understand your FBI, your X-Files FBI bullshit, Mulder." And now he's like, "You're gonna learn a thing or two."
Okay. Maybe he learned about the audio thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Mulder walks in and tells the group that they have a rough location given the direction of the flight from the airport, about 3 square miles, 1,000 households. With the manpower they've got, it should take them about 3 hours, and he tells everyone that this one is important to him.
Mm-hmm.
Back at Lula's place, Dupre is slumped on the floor across from the still handcuffed Scully. Maybe because he's so close to death, he's able to remember the trip she was talking about. He says he remembers snow and a red stove. Scully calls him Jack and says he's right, there was a red wood-burning stove. He weakly tells her that he had to wrap her in a blanket when the wood ran out. Scully nods. She smiles at him despite the situation. Her smile fades when Dupre starts to pass out. She tells him, "Jack, don't close your eyes." But he does and slumps over. And then Dupre is back in control, but it's like the line is blurring as the body weakens. There's a knock at the door and Lula grabs her gun and goes to it. She opens the door just a crack. It's an FBI agent putting some extra sauce on a door-to-door Bible salesman routine. He's like, "Oh, what a wonderful day it is outside.
Yeah.
Would you like a Bible? Leather-bound in either black or red." It's like, all right, bro.
Very eccentric.
This man is like, "How much do I need to sell it?" He's like, 150%. He's like, "All right, I got it.
I got this shit." And then he walks out, and it's not. Well, are you going to say this part?
Yeah, well, you can say it.
I was saying when he walks out, he tells him he like does some code into his thing, but when he pulls it up, it looks like he's talking into the cross on his shirt, which would be so fucking funny. I think it's just something on the inside of the lapel, but it really looks like he talks into the cross.
I think he was speaking to the Lord.
Lloyd?
He was speaking. I'm sorry, he was speaking to the Lloyd.
In this day and age, I just look at my phone and sit with my camera out there and being like, "Oh, I ain't even going to the door."
Yeah. I'm gonna put my phone up to your window and record your ass.
Would you not answer the door for a Bible salesman?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got the good word. It's go.
I pretty
Leave.
much don't answer the door for anyone who I didn't invite over.
Yeah. Lula comes back in to Scully telling her that Jack's dead and it's her fault. Lula crouches in front of Dupre and takes off her wedding ring and starts talking shit to the corpse.
Yeah, right?
What an awful bitch.
Yes.
Come on, Lula, damn.
She's like, I piss on your grave.
But Dupre wakes up, yanks her gun away, and pushes her back. Scully yells Jack's name, but Dupre tells her to shut up. Dupre tells Lula that he loves her at gunpoint. Mulder has guys perched nearby with rifles, but no one can see inside to get a clear shot. He and a shitload of other agents get ready to breach. In the house, Lula offers to go get medicine for Dupre from the other room. She crawls closer to him, saying she loves him. He says he loves her too, but says they aren't going to get away with it this time. That the light he saw before is calling him. He says there's nothing to be afraid of and kisses her. He puts the gun to Lula's chest. Scully yells for him to stop, but he shoots Lula, breaking her heart as they kiss. She falls on the floor as the door is busted in, and every FBI agent in D.C. funnels their way into the tiny space.
Right.
Dupre falls dead almost immediately, like the only thing keeping him here was their love. Scully yells her friend's name as if maybe he'll wake up and this will all be a nightmare, and we watch that tattoo disappear from his arm.
He never shows it to anybody.
I don't think so, no.
Mm-mm. I thought somebody was going to see it right quick.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they made such a big deal of it. Then no one saw it. So, whatever.
Scully is clearing out Jack's things, and Mulder brings his watch by. She had bought it for him 3 years ago for his birthday. Scully learned that Jack was a big brother through the Big Brother and Big Sisters program to this kid that doesn't live far. She's going to see him tomorrow because he's literally the only thing resembling next of kin that Jack had.
Right, no family, nothing.
No. She tells Mulder she doesn't even know what she'll tell the kid. He tells her she should tell him the official story, that Jack was killed in a shootout with a fugitive named Lula Phillips. Then she asks him a much, much harder question. What is she supposed to tell herself? Even Mulder isn't sure how to answer that. Scully notices that Jack's watch stopped working at the exact time he had went into cardiac arrest. She asks Mulder what that means. He tells her that it means whatever she wants it to mean and wishes her a good night, leaving Scully with many more unanswered questions.
And looking all bewildered.
Yeah.
The one time that, like, Mulder doesn't have, like, some alien theory.
Right.
He's just like, oh, whatever you think.
Well, he knows what he thinks it is, but he's seen how hard she fought back against that explanation, so he's like, well, it's whatever you want it to mean, Scully.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of,
But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool that Mulder kind of left it open for Scully there. I mean, we all know Scully ain't gonna believe shit.
Pretty much.
So
that's
it really doesn't matter.
He might have felt it sure to love her. I'll leave you with it.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Mulder is saying, I want to believe, and Scully's saying, I'm scared to believe.
Yep.
Aww.
But, Mom.
Yes.
If you were just flipping channels and caught it, would you have watched it to the end, and would it compel you to watch more?
I don't think so.
You don't
Really?
think so?
The bank robbery at the beginning wasn't, like, compelling.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what?
I think the bank robbery part was
it
pretty
depends
cool.
on where I picked it up at. If it was the bank robbery, maybe. But you know what? If I caught it up there whenever she was cuffing that girl.
Being a badass.
Yes, that's always going to get me, guys, every time.
Giving
I like
her
that.
a Batista bomb.
I like
and
that
a
girl
pedigree,
kick ass.
and a Stone Cold Stunner, and a People's Elbow. I don't know any more wrestling finishers.
What's The Rock's?
The People's Elbow.
Oh, okay. That's just the only wrestler I could think of.
Sweet chin music.
Yeah.
What was the Undertaker's? The Last Ride, or was it the Tombstone?
Oh God, what's that?
I feel like she gonna know more than I would.
Maybe what's that one? 369. That one Hispanic wrestler had.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. Is it called 369?
Maybe.
Or is it called
Three men were 69.
1236?
That's a 696.
6912.
Or was it John 3:16?
One of them's eating ass.
Really?
I guess. A 69 with one more.
Okay. Oh, a 699?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, would it have hooked you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, the whole, he's a different person. I mean, it's such a cliche trope thing that they use in so many. I mean, we've seen it like 50 million times in Smallville. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. A million times.
Literally. But it is a fun thing to watch someone be their normal self, and then all of a sudden they're having to they're still the same person, but they're acting as someone else and all that stuff. It's interesting, and I mean, the acting is all good in this. I mean, no one was a standout bad actor at all.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it enough. It's kind of a more middle of the road episode, you know, especially after having Beyond the Sea, which was incredible, and then Gender Bender, which is fucking weird. This was just kind of a middle of the road normal X-Files, but it still would have hooked me. I still would have been like, ooh, this is pretty interesting. Why is she having sex with her much older colleague who's in a position of power over her?
Right?
No, it would have hooked me probably. But Melz, how solved do you think this case was, percentage-wise?
I mean, 100.
100, yeah.
I mean, like, at least 90.
I would say it's pretty high up there because, you know, Lula and
Dupre and
Dupre,
Jack.
and, well, yeah,
the other
Jack,
version
unfortunately,
of Dupre.
and Dupre, yeah. I do think that, you know, they kind of don't know exactly. Scully isn't sure what happened. Mulder's pretty sure he knows what happened. So, yeah, I think 90 is fair.
See, I don't think you clarified enough. How many times this man told Scully, I am not Jack. I am this other guy. Here's a detailed list of a ton of fucking things that prove that I am this other guy. And she's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
It's just, She can't believe anything.
And then she sat there and heard all that dialogue between the two of them.
Where the girlfriend was like, oh my God,
Yes.
I can't believe you remember that. The girlfriend was getting convinced and Scully
Yes.
wasn't. Like,
she's a hard ass convincing stuff. I wouldn't be able to convince her.
What percentage
shite.
do you think it was solved?
I'm going to say 75 because they can solve who did the crime and who the original two are, but we don't know why this man was able to jump into another body. And I'm assuming it's just the beginning with this couple. And, you know, I don't understand why it happened to him in the first place exactly.
yeah, it's because that guy explained it all. The electrons in the body, and this is something that's science, that when people die, there's like electrons in your body that are kind of released at that moment because of the transfer of death and stuff like that. And then when you're brought back, stuff can be weird. That's a thing that people know about. But it feels like it's pretty scientifically proven to be sciencey stuff and all that. I don't know all the words, but you know what I mean.
Wow. They had an 85% for Beyond the Sea, a 0% for Gender Bender. They didn't figure shit out, and an 85 for this one.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, technically, we know who did all the murders prior to this, the bank robbery, which is technically the original crime of the episode.
Yeah.
I suppose the whole bank robbers. We know both of who did it, and they're both dead at the end.
And even her brother is dead, and I feel like her brother had a parking ticket, so that's probably going to.
He had a lot worse than that. Remember, he read his thing. He had breaking and entering and
parking tickets.
And
he broke in and tried to give his parking ticket to somebody else, but it didn't work.
God damn, I tried that
too. Yeah, you did?
Yeah, it didn't work.
It was before we were together. I don't remember this.
No, I hid it from you.
Oh, wait. That one time that I had a parking ticket that was not to me was you.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I made you pay it.
Yeah.
I tricked you somehow. I don't know. Somehow you believed it was yours.
Oh my God.
I think Dash believes anything you say.
Pretty much.
Aww, you're beautiful.
So the next segment we like to have on this podcast is we like to do a little bit of a damage report and see what kind of damage was incurred upon our agents so that we can find out what kind of doctor treatment they need and figure out how much their visits to the ER and the hospital are causing the taxpayer to have to pay. Did I say that sentence right?
You know what? It was so long, I'm not sure.
Anyway, what kind of damage did you notice to our agents?
Well, Scully had a big cut on her head and then a lip bleeding.
I know her lip bleed.
Yeah,
she had
that's
a
all
cut on
when she was tied up like this on the radiator, there was at one point I saw it. I don't know where it came from, but there was a cut and blood on her forehead. And then at one point she had the blood hanging down from her lips. So they knocked her around a good bit.
So a little bit of...
And her wrists are probably going to be bruised up tomorrow.
And her ass,
if it was me, I'd be bruised up for a week.
Right.
But
yeah,
so I'll say tiny scuffs.
Yeah, like definitely a checkup kind of situation.
Like she didn't have to go to the ER. She could have just went to urgent care or something.
Yeah, and just got to check, make sure there's no like infections in the cuts, make sure she doesn't got any, maybe internal things happening or whatever. But yeah, that's about it. And I don't think anything happens to Mulder at all.
I feel like in every single show, Mulder's pride is somehow crushed.
He's just getting shit on left and right. Yeah, I guess that's it. Really?
Yeah, do you think of Mulder doing anything?
Guys, I skipped a segment.
Did you really?
I skipped our MVP. I can't believe that's the first time I think of that.
I want my MVP to be.
Well, hold on. So on this podcast, we have a segment called the MVP segment where we like to talk about who our favorite part of an episode is, and it can be a person, a place, or a thing. Which, if it's a place, it's really weird because at the end of the season, we're going to tally up all the votes and see who's in first place. And that person will win an all-expenses-paid trip for 2 to the moon.
Around the moon, even.
I want to go.
Around into the moon.
Can I be the choice to go with?
You can't be the choice, unfortunately, Mom. Producer Carl's got it worked out with NASA. It's got to be someone from the episode.
Unless you can get yourself on at least a couple of episodes, we'll vote for you if we can.
In 1994.
I don't think that's going to happen. I had my hands busy back then.
Yeah, you did. So, who or what is your guys' MVP?
Well, you said you got it.
Mine is Scully because she's so short and she threw that bitch on the mattress.
Yes, she did.
Are we really gonna give it to Scully for this again?
I can't help it.
Are you going to too?
I love girl kick ass.
I do too. I can't help it.
Oh,
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I have a couple of things. I was thinking maybe the watch or the concept of irresponsible relationships, or maybe the doctor that told him about the guy who got mentally cucked and killed his wife with an extension cord.
She said, "Keep shocking him. Turn it up. Shock him some more.
Turn it up." She was dancing in that room.
Yeah.
You weren't thinking about Brisket?
You know what? Brisket's really good too. I like them on some buns. I like to see Brisket on some buns. That's where I like them.
Can we just give Mulder one for pity?
Okay, we'll give him one because he always comes out crushed soul.
Poor guy.
So how about this? One for Scully, one for Mulder, one for Agent Brisket.
That works. And you know what? I want Mulder to be mine. You know why? Because you already said Scully, so I'm going to take Mulder. And this is why. Because he knew what was going on From the fucking start. He was like, oh, this is the other dude in this other dude's body. And no one fucking believed him. And like, now look where we are. Now everyone's all these people are dead because no one will listen to Mulder.
That's true. If only they'd listen.
You got the hiccups, Mom?
Just a slight half of one.
Okay. Well,
what do you call a half hiccup? A hick?
I guess.
Agent Brisket has one. Which is good. I don't know if they'll allow him to chew gum when you're going up into space. I think that might be a problem.
Well, they let you chew gum on a plane? Isn't that the same thing?
You know, I don't know. We'll have to look that up.
Do your ears pop when you go to space like they do when you go on a plane?
I imagine they'd have to, right? The sudden velocity, or the sudden, oxygen density change.
Well, my brain just, went to, well, does it get worse and worse the higher you go? And if so, ow, what?
My brain pops.
Your ears sound like pop rocks.
Pop that brain.
Pop that brain for a real one. Mulder and Scully are very far and away in the lead with 8.
Each?
And, yes.
Oh.
And if you want to know the other rankings, we'll get into it next episode. I don't feel like looking through this increasingly long list of people.
Yeah, we have a lot of people on the list, and there's
but Mulder and
8
Scully are comfortably in first at the moment.
Yeah.
So now I would there's so many. They shoot about 900 hours of footage for each episode, and the episodes are only 45 minutes usually. And so there's just ends up being billions of deleted scenes out there of the X-Files, and I'd like to shine some light on some of these unsung scenes. And if you guys would like to, tell me your deleted scene, go ahead.
I thought you said you were.
I'm going to go first.
You said earlier you want to go first.
So, my deleted scene isn't a very long deleted scene, but you know how...
I thought you had it.
I do have it. Hold on. So you know how Dupre figured out that Jack had diabetes. Well, there was a scene where he found out that Jack had erectile dysfunction. I thought that was just a really great scene.
Yeah.
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 What about you?
Do you have one? You want to go?
Yeah, I got one. Mine's crazy.
Go ahead.
Okay. Back in that memory when Scully was able to get Jack to jar his memory for just a moment. He remembered this time when he took Scully out ice fishing and she kind of fell in the water and he got her out and he ran in and he grabbed a blanket and he took her in and they made mad passionate love because the friction of the body helped pull that body temperature up.
Oh, yeah.
But what you don't know is the Titanic was like, wait a minute. They was making that movie Titanic. They was like, hold up. I don't know when the movie Titanic was made. But
97. It came out in 97.
Okay, I'm going to say this happened. Okay, this guy's name is Jack. We don't like the name Dana, so we're going to change it to Rose. But look, she fell in the water, and we're going to make a whole movie. But instead, by the time they damn made it, Jack died. and Rose was still cold at the end.
They didn't get to have no sex.
They didn't get to have the sex they wanted to have after she warmed up.
Yeah, you know what? Jack was like, there's not enough room for me on that door up there. She's like, if you're inside me, there is.
Oh my God.
They're just bobbing up and down in that water on that damn piece of wood.
Oh my God.
They're like, somebody's making some waves over there, guys. Let's go check it out.
Let's make sure see if they need saving. They'd be like, no, get on. We all right.
So Titanic was inspired by the X-Files?
Yes.
Wow.
Nice,
I didn't know that.
Good
That's
lore.
crazy.
I like that. So my deleted scene, since you asked so nicely, is... do you remember when Scully first told Mulder that she used to date Jack?
Yes.
She was kind of telling him about, the stuff they used to do. They used to date for a year, birthday, they went to this place, yada yada. Well, she had a whole lot more to say.
Yeah.
She told him about a lot of stuff. Way more stuff than he even wanted to know about where they had sex and when they showered together and how many days they went to the park and
how
every
he shaves
restaurant.
his pubic hair.
How he likes his coffee and the pubic hair, like he said, all that. It was ridiculous. So they cut all that because Mulder got really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time she got to about how he liked to be finger popped in the booty during sex, Mulder was like, "All right,
I'm done.
I gotta go look at Alien Monthly."
Is that a porn magazine?
For him, it is. He jerks off to it either way.
Oh,
Loud. Hold on. So, I believe that, yes, also on this podcast, we like to tell my mom the name of the next episode and have her make a guess based solely on that alone. And no matter what my mom guesses, we always tell her the truth of what happens in the next X-Files episode. We don't lie to her or fib or anything like that.
Nope, we're truth tellers here.
Mom, would you like to know the name of the next episode?
yes.
It is called Young at Heart.
Young at heart. I'm going to say Young at Heart is Young and Restless's lost cousin.
It's the sequel series to Young and the
Yes,
Restless.
it's a spinoff from Young and Restless.
Well, that is a good guess, Mom, but you're actually completely wrong.
Completely
I'm
wrong.
always wrong, damn it.
In Young at Heart, our agents head to a totally creepy retirement home where the residents have become unhealthily addicted to Mortal Kombat.
What?
Mulder thinks these old folks are just young at heart, but the big break comes when Scully overhears one of them singing Informer by Snow. You know that song? Okay.
Informer by Snow.
White guy, he does like a kind of a reggae, like rap type deal.
Oh.
Ska, I guess you'd call it. I don't know what
no.
you'd call it actually. But anyway, turns out the whole place is full of teenagers LARPing as the elderly to get away from the rents.
Oh.
They're pretending to be old people so they don't have to listen to their parents anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put on a gray wig so I don't have to listen to my parents anymore.
Right.
Oh, I don't have to listen to them anymore anyway.
Yeah, you're already old as shit. Anyway,
If I'm old as shit.
but you know what? You're young at heart.
Oh.
So what's one thing that made you guys happy? We always like to leave off with one thing that
Lord.
made us happy
I've
this
had so
week.
many things happen that made me happy. This is kind of sad, actually. One of my granddaughters had to be in the hospital for about half a day for something, but that gave me the opportunity to keep my other two granddaughters.
Yay!
Or two of my other granddaughters.
And the granddaughter's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, she's fine.
Yeah.
But we had we had a great time. I did the older granddaughter's makeup. She's only 9, but I did it very modestly. And she said, Nana, I look better with dark makeup. Give me a smoky eye and some wings. I said, that's a firm no.
So while
One or the other, maybe.
while your granddaughter was in the hospital, was there another child that did they have to defibrillate your granddaughter and she came back different?
You know what? Very surprisingly, interestingly, the very next day, she was out there playing like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm. See, she got to.
That's
she
what
got,
her mama said. She's out there playing.
Your granddaughter got ghost jacked.
I know that's right. She better come back, though, because I love my granddaughter.
Well, what's one thing that made you happy this week, Melz?
What did we do this week?
Well, we went to go see
Supergirl.
with my mom. We went to several comic shops and stuff. We ate at a restaurant.
Oh, you know what? That was really fun. Our trip with Foxy to a place called Savage Pizza.
Yes.
Which we learned about, and that was some banging pizza. Like the next time we go back to that area, I definitely want to go back there to get pizza. Just get a pizza to take home. That was
really
so
good pizza. And it was like slightly comic book themed. So mostly they have they've taken like a bunch of covers off of a bunch of comic books and put them up in the bathroom, and they have like a
decorated walls with animated scenes. And the dude who owns the place, I think he owns the place. He was like definitely the head guy. He had the very first Action Comics comic book T-shirt.
Yeah.
He had that T-shirt on and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Google didn't say it was comic book related in any way whatsoever, but when we got there, it definitely had a theme.
Yeah. I guess the thing that made me happy this week was getting to, travel with Foxy, but also just getting to go to the movies with you and Ray and you, Melz. That was really cool.
And I leaned over a lot and put my head on Dash's shoulder.
And she got to see that big-ass AMC pretzel I was telling y'all about.
Oh, yes, and he gave me a bite.
It's huge, wasn't it?
Yes, and the bite was huge, too.
You just tore you off a little piece.
Yeah, so that was a highlight, getting to have one of those pretzels, because they are the bomb. It tasted
like they smoked it to me.
Yeah, it didn't taste as good as it normally does. They knew you were coming, and they were like, we got to enshittify this.
No,
yeah, it usually tastes a little better.
I thought it had a smoky flavor like it was supposed to be that way.
No, I don't know why it tasted
I think
different.
it was just a slight underdone. Like, they need to leave it in for, like, another minute or two, and it probably would have been perfect. It was a little
I don't know, but I enjoyed it.
Oh, I mean, it was still good.
But I would like to say that the truth is out there, but every Tuesday we will be stuck inside of the walls of this podcast until the end of time.
Help!
Help? Yeah? I thought you said hell. I thought you were going to say hell yeah, but you just said help.
Help!
If you've listened this far and you like what you heard, be sure to leave us a comment if you'd like to. We love to, see feedback that way. Give us a 5-star review if you feel so inclined. That helps out a lot with, just our podcast rating and getting us out there to more people. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or hypno-regressions, you can get in touch with us at genxfilespod@gmail.com. And, Melz, besides that, is there anything you'd like to leave our friends with?
Yes. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have listened this far, then you are a friend. And we are so glad you stayed here to listen to us.
Yes, thank you. And we hope you have a great day.
Yes.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
We made this.